Today we will read a story about cooking. But before that, let's get familiar with some words first. Thick. We can see two pieces of bread in the picture. One of the pieces is thin and flat, the other one is fat and thick. The one on the blue plate is thick. Utensils. There is a measuring cup, a wooden spoon, and a whisk in the picture. They are different kinds of cooking utensils. Utensils are special kinds of tools. They are used for cooking and other kitchen jobs. Solid. Solid means firm and hard all the way through. Something that is solid is not liquid. What do you see in this picture? Yes, a stick of butter and some melted butter. When you take butter out of the refrigerator, it is solid like the stick of butter on the green plate. If you melt it, it becomes liquid like the melted butter on the blue plate. Separate. We can see a boy with an orange. When you take an orange apart, you separate it into pieces. Uneven. If something is uneven, it is not flat, straight, or smooth. Look at the picture. The girl's skirt is uneven. The bottom of the skirt is not straight. It's longer on one side than on the other. Close. Close means near, in distance or in time. If people sit close to you, they are near to you. Look at the three kids. The two wearing red are sitting close to each other. The one wearing yellow is not close. Flaky. Flakes are small, chin pieces of something. There can be flakes from food or from something peeling, like paint. Look at the picture. We would say this pastry is flaky because lots of little pieces or flakes have fallen off of it where someone has cut it. Shape. This picture shows some different shapes. A shape is the outline of something. Boil. Look at the pot in this picture. The water in the pot is boiling. When you boil something, you heat it until it bubbles and gives off steam. Sprinkle. Look at what the man is doing in this picture. He is sprinkling salt on a tomato. When you sprinkle something, you scatter small bits of it. Okay, next, let's move to today's story. What's cooking? It was a Saturday morning in September, just 2 days before Caroline's birthday. "My birthday is getting close, Mom," said Caroline. "I can't wait to be 7. Can I have a cake with thick chocolate frosting for my birthday?" "Why don't you ask Alison if she'll help you make a cake?" asked Mom. "She should be here any minute now." "Alison's coming over? Awesome," Caroline said. Alison used to be Caroline's babysitter. Now she was at cooking school, learning to be a baker. When the doorbell rang, Caroline opened the door. Alison hugged her and said, "Happy 2 days before your birthday." "Thanks. What's in the box?" Caroline asked. "All my cooking utensils," she explained. "You know, measuring cups and spoons." "Hi, Alison," said Mom. "Wow, you look like a real baker in your white jacket and pants." Caroline's mom picked up her purse. "I'm going out to do some errands. I'll be back around 4 o'clock. When Caroline's mom left, Alison asked, "Okay, birthday girl, what kind of special treat should we make for your birthday?" Caroline was excited, but she had a hard time deciding what to bake. Did she want an apple pie with a flaky golden crust? Maybe some cookies cut into different shapes? She finally decided on the cake with thick chocolate frosting. "Good choice," said Alison. "Come on, let's wash our hands and get to work." Alison set up the mixer. Then she got out the butter, eggs, flour, and sugar. "Oops, this butter is as solid as a rock," she said. "Let's work on the eggs while it gets soft." "Are we going to boil the eggs?" Caroline asked. "No, we're going to separate them," explained Alison. "That means we're going to put the yolks in one bowl and the white parts in another bowl." "That sounds tricky," said Caroline. "It just takes practice, like everything else," said Alison. "Here, give it a try, like this," she said, demonstrating. Caroline tried to crack an egg on the side of a big glass bowl. Instead of breaking into 2 parts, like Alison showed her, the eggshell smashed into lots of pieces. "Oh no," said Caroline. "That's okay," said Alison. "We can scoop out the yolk and the bits of eggshell with a spoon." When they were finished, they put the bowls with the yolks and egg whites aside. Alison looked at the recipe and asked Caroline to help her get all the other ingredients ready. After that, the butter was soft and ready to go into the mixing bowl. Alison added the sugar and eggs, then the flour and a few other things and mixed them in the mixer. Soon, the cake mix was ready for the oven. While the cake was baking, Alison and Caroline made the frosting. Time seemed to fly by, and soon the cake had finished baking and was ready to take out of the pan. Oh, said Caroline. It looks a little uneven. No problem, said Alison. We'll just put the frosting on a bit thicker in that spot. Caroline and Alison frosted the cake, and Caroline sprinkled some rainbow-colored candies on top. Alison added 7 candles. Caroline couldn't believe how beautiful the cake looked. When she heard her mom's key turn in the door, she ran to tell her all about it. "Surprise! Surprise!" came a bunch of voices. Mom and David were at the door, as well as Jordan, Tiana, Maggie, and little Diego. "Happy birthday," they all said. "We know your birthday is really Monday," said Maggie, "but we'll all be in school." So Caroline had a triple surprise for her birthday: a visit from Alison, a delicious fancy cake, and a party with her best friends. Everyone sang happy birthday, and Caroline blew out the candles. Caroline's mom cut the cake and gave everyone a piece. "Yummy," said Diego, taking a bite. "Yummy," they all agreed. And it was. There were even leftovers for Caroline to take to school on her real birthday. The end.